The first time I saw it, I was sitting by the window in the deli, eating lunch on a cold January morning. It was just sitting there across the street from the restaurant. I noticed it almost immediately as I sat down with my salami sandwich, though I'd seen nothing out of the ordinary while I was walking by outside. The snowman was about 5 feet or so high. There were 2 things that struck out about it. One, it was standing right in the middle of the sidewalk on a public street, which seemed like an odd and very inconvenient place to build one, and 2, it was almost completely featureless. No stick arms, no carrot nose, not even anything in place of a mouth. Nothing but a pile of snow, except for 2 black discs representing eyes. Eyes gazing out of a blank white face and into your very soul. I tried to look away from the creepy thing, but my gaze kept inadvertently drifting back to it. I tried burying my face in the morning paper, but I couldn't concentrate. I could feel those horrible black eyes on me. I got up to find another seat, laughing inwardly at myself as I did for being scared by something so childish. I barely even noticed the tan Sierra speed through a red light and into the rear of a silver Volvo pulling out of its parking space outside until I heard the noise. A sickening crunch of metal and bone. The driver of the Volvo got out immediately, bruised, but unhurt, shouting and cursing at the other driver. Curses which he would not have been able to hear even if he had survived. Both his ears, along with several other parts of his head, had been severed as they passed through the windshield glass. After the police finished taking my witness statement about the fatal crash, I tried to get on with my day and not think about what had happened. Then a few weeks later, something in the paper caught my eye. 2 separate articles about local homicides, each with an accompanying photo of the police tape-festooned crime scene. One was a drive-by shooting in one of the city's seedier neighborhoods, believed to be connected to the drug trade. Another took place in a more affluent area, where a woman had been taken into custody after her husband, a doctor widely rumored, or so the article said, to have been making house calls to several female patients of a decidedly, non-medical nature. He was found stabbed to death with a kitchen knife. There was no connection between the 2 whatsoever, except for one thing. I noticed, though I'm not sure anybody else did, that in both crime scene photos, a snowman looking identical to that disturbing-looking one I had seen the day of the fatal car crash was sitting nearby. I found the sight of the things profoundly unsettling and promptly threw the paper away. I tried to write it off as somebody's idea of a joke, but I couldn't shake the nameless sense of unease those awful stares inspired in me. That was almost 2 weeks ago. I'd nearly forgotten all about it, until this morning. I looked out my bedroom window, and there it was, staring right at me with those abyssal black eyes. Enough was enough. I certainly wasn't going to take that. I ripped the thing's accursed featureless head from its shoulders and threw it with all my might. The torso I kicked and stomped to pieces. It was right back in the same spot when I got home from work, staring with its shiny black stare. Outside my bedroom window, on the balcony. I live on the top floor of a 25-story apartment building.